Choki Sunam Chanchu Badu Dani Kyapsuji Dagi Jinso Kibe Sunam Ki Chola Bante Sange Yovarasho Sange Shonam Choki Sunam La Chanchu Badu Dani Kyapsuji Dagi Jinso Kibe Sunam Ki Chola Bante Sange Yovarasho Sange Shonam Choki Sunam La Chanchu Badu Dani Kyapsuji Dagi Jinso Kibe Sunam Ki Chola Bante Sange Yovarasho Saji Bugi Joshi Mejoram Vela Linji Ni De Gempadi Sange Jinju Ni De Guwagi Yogunam La Jinla Yovarasho. So we are just the motivation of bodhicitta to reach to achieve enlightenment, to benefit all sentient beings. I got the good fortune to have many lunches or tea with Rinpoche. So there was one, we have lunch. It was Chinese New Year, the second day. ABC organized a New Year lunch for Rinpoche. So when Rinpoche arrived, so for whatever reason the cold dish was there. So Rinpoche went out to speak. Rinpoche spoke for 1.5 hours. Everybody was hungry. I saw someone take the thing, take one bit. it was like everybody was so hungry. Then Rinpoche like he closed the eye. Then he spoke about motivation. Then we were like, then the food there, for the new, those who see Rinpoche for the first time, they were hungry. They were literally hungry because the food. So the next year we organize. We make sure Rinpoche don't go out. We eat 2-3 dishes first, then Rinpoche go out. So we learn from the thing. Then in some of the lunch we have, the Rinpoche will make food offering. Then there was once on the aircraft. So usually Rinpoche will fly business, the attendant will fly economy. So when Rinpoche fly business, they'll put up the tray on top of him. Then was like Rinpoche keep offering, keep offering and offering and offering and offering until the business said, haven't eat. Then finally the aircraft would land, but the food was not touched at all. Then the hostess asked, you haven't tasted your food. You haven't eaten your food. Then Rinpoche, but I have taken the essence of the food. I make offering to my Guru. This is what great master do. They sacrifice every moment. So there was once I have lunch with Rinpoche, so there was a tray, then the handphone was there, then play music. Then when he eat that time, right, he will use his left hand to eat first. The left hand stand for Mother Tantra, Teruka, so he eat the left hand, then he play music. It was not about him enjoying the food, he was making the offering of music and food to his Guru. It's about that. It's about who comes first, sentient being and Guru. It's about serving through the Guru, knowing the thing. So we met some of them. Maybe some of you have didn't have the karma to make him this life. In action, I like to say in action, but some of you all had the good fortune to meet him. I got an incredible fortune to meet him. So it was really, really amazing. He don't sleep, I'm gonna tell you, he don't sleep one. He literally don't sleep. His 2 attendants got 2 shifts. One called night shift, one called day shift. The night shift one must be quite hardcore one, because night shift Rinpoche most active one. People cannot this way he's fully awake, He's fully awake. He's always thinking of what to do for sentient being. What to do. There was not even one moment he was not thinking of you. There was not even one moment he did not pray for you. There was not one moment you were left out in his prayer. Not one moment. Not one moment. He was totally dedicated to serve sentient being. Whenever you see any animal, whenever you see any beings that do. I remember I went out Botanical Garden before they start to do. There were pigeons at the prata store there. Oh man, Rinpoche would go inside, he say the mantra so loud, I think the pigeon also fly away. The pigeon, whatever. Whenever you see an animal, that was an object of compassion, It was compassion in action. It was living the path, living in the light. Living in the path, living in the light. Just like what Shantideva will do, my Guru did it. It was perfect example. What the Bodhisattva will do, he was the perfect example. What would happen? He totally offered himself to sentient being. He was never one cherishing moment. So I took to Roger when Rinpoche manifest stroke. He said, never for one time Rinpoche asked, will I recover? Never. Roger said, never for one time. 1 second asked, will I recover? He was making fun, my hands here like that. He was just making fun. such that everybody feel good about the thing. So Rinpoche wrote a card to the student ABC after manifesting the stroke. He wrote, "My dear student, please enjoy the Dharma, study well with bodhicitta, great love." I take it very seriously. So I urge you to really take it with great love, study the Dharma well. You're not short of material. 30 years ago, you probably don't have all the Dharma material, but now you're not short of Dharma material. FPMP probably got the greatest collection of all the material. It's like which one you need to do only, which one to choose and how much you tailor make to the thing. So we find the most unmistaken guru that got this ability. He showed us the moment of it's really impermanent. You really don't know what will happen. Like Hua Sun came here now, got sore eye and all the thing. His purification now is quite clear. When you come for this trip, your legs suddenly swell, your eyes suddenly go bad, you suddenly got toothache or everything. It's all the part of the package because it was purifying. Then you aware. Breathe in, I'm aware and pain. Abide, cease. Don't push. Try to stay solely in the moment or just being aware of all the things. Rinpoche for not one moment, alright, did think I must go and take shower or whatever. He was always thinking of what can I do for others? What can I do? So in certain weather, monks supposed to take shower only after 2 weeks, then can take one shower. That means 14 days, then take one shower. So Rinpoche want to abide by that. Like in the hot weather, it's quite difficult, right? But sometimes Rinpoche don't want to change, you know. When they manage to get Rinpoche go shower, the monks will celebrate. Yes, he went shower. Wow, so lucky. Really, it's like quite impossible to tell Rinpoche to do anything to take shower for himself. It's almost impossible that he do anything for himself. He find that. So there was one time Roger was a young attendant to Rinpoche. Young attendant means for a while. So he told, wow, Rinpoche everything is rushed like mad one, you know. Wow, rush. Then one day, he told Rinpoche, we must have like least 1 hour our personal time organized, you know. Then Roger told me, Rinpoche had given me the most ugliest look. He said, that's disgusting. He told Roger, Venerable Roger, that's absolutely disgusting to think about yourself. Then Roger went to a room and think, to a bodhisattva, there's no more me. I really admire you. He told Roger, that's disgusting. So then Roger reflected. He said, to a bodhisattva, there is no more self-cherishing. Well, that's really amazing. So Roger also lived by the hour. He's not quite chill right now. So before I came down from Kopan, so I told him, Roger, so you have to do those things that you can do, we can't do one. You have to hang around, stay healthy. Beside pato liao. He ABC, he pato. He Pikachu for a little while, I tell you. So I told him, don't fall down. You must be well. Because this next, whatever Rinpoche, when coming back, we need those students, not only who wish to pray, but for the ability to carry this reincarnation for the future generation. Then he told me, while you're studying Lama Yeshe, he said that was the last time he saw Lama Yeshe. Lama Yeshe coming down from Tushita in a jeep itself. Then Roger was the attendant to Rinpoche. Then he went down the thing called Roger to come. So he looked Roger really intensely in the eyes. Then he told Roger, relax, you can accomplish more. So I told Roger, we must relax. At a certain point, we cannot push, we just need to have the middle path. I just said that what Rinpoche did for me, I can't replace my miss. So I try my best to offer to you whatever I learned. No way. So what he offered me, I just like to share with you. It's something very personal. It's difficult to describe the feeling of someone take care of you this way. It's very difficult. They understand it's so rare. If you don't have this, you will never be able to get out. So I got the very good fortune to be able to speak to some of the very Rinpoche teacher, like Ribu Rinpoche once a week. Every once a week, I will be able to talk to him. Then he told me, you're very lucky. I said, of course I'm not lucky. Then after he said, actually you got no clue how lucky you are yet. You got no clue how lucky you are yet. So Rinpoche got many, many wishes that he wanted. He wishes that all of us be able to learn the Lamrim very, very well. So I really want to present the Lamrim to you based on the flavor of Rinpoche. That means really know the overview, then coupled with very key point. Not drowned by a lot of points, but enough to inspire you such that it's not too difficult, but I need to put effort. So I really wish that I can offer this to you this trip, I don't know, will there be another next trip in my life? I don't know. When I was 49 years old, when I went to see Rinpoche, he checked the mode, it was so bad. He said that, oh, it seems that you have same karma with Lama Yeshe, will pass away age 49. I told Rinpoche in a very clear eye, I said I'm not afraid at all, I'm pretty quite well prepared. Then he told me to come back 3 days later. That moment when I went up to the room, then the first thought comes, I'm going to really die. And my guru said I'm going to not be around. So am I ready? I say, well, he's there. There was no fear inside me, but it was like space, I don't know what to hang on to. I got devotion, I got not one hang on to. But that day when I came down, when I saw last night in Rinpoche, if there's anyone in Sarah J more ready to die, it got to be me. Because in a special force, every time we go for operation, I don't know it will be the last goodbye, the last time we see one another. So I went back for 3 days, life as usual, Then on the third day, he called the attendant come and see me. Then he did divination again. Then he laughed. Oh, because you're so ready to finish off whatever you need to do and die with the correct motivation, you purify that karma not to die. So you seeing me today because of this. No, I will finish it. You're not be seeing, no tour, no nothing, whatever thing. Actually, so at the time of that, I did not feel fear, I did not have any fear, but I just want to anchor myself very correctly, what to really think. Then I felt that now, I think the answer is, 归佛，我归法，我归真，愿度有情，愿成佛。Then I say, I'm reporting for duty. And I'm reporting for duty. I felt that this really, I felt this will be the thought I will have, hanging on to the thing. They say of all the things, those final students ever to meet their guru will be able to remember the instruction of the guru at the most finest moment, the most critical moment, the time of death. The time of death. The time of death. So when Lama, one of my teachers, the abbot of Kopan Monastery, Cancer Rinpoche, Lama Lundrup, when he manifests having cancer, then Lama Zopa Rinpoche went to see him, then he hold his hand. I got no one to rely on you except you because you're my guru. So don't forget me. Rinpoche laughed, of course, you'll be fine. Then I got no doubt that. But these are the guru manifesting how, especially in Tantra itself, that today you hear already, without the guru there's no Tantra. There is no whatsoever realization. You have some experience, some knowledge, but you will not be able to become a Buddha. You can't become a Buddha without the guru. That's why it's called Guru Buddha. Without the word, there's no Buddha before guru. No. There's no first guru. This guru also get his guru. So that's beginnerless. So it's just an amazing thing that we got the fortune. Now some of y'all make connection through Rinpoche, through me. I feel extremely privileged to be in a restaurant, nice setting, to be sharing with you this one. I hold this sutra very dear to me. There are many sutra I learned, but I've never been so attracted to one sutra, the Great Liberation Sutra. I felt that this most amazing, it purifies every single bit of your negativity that you do. If you do it well, I really urge you, those who are not signed up for the retreat next year, you can do part-time one, you can do 3 days, 1 day, come. JB quite nearby only. Second link, they say you cross maybe 15 minutes, you reach already. You must try to come. Because if you got a lot of negativity, you'll not be able to progress along the path. You'll be somebody like, 好像有又好像没有所以我们一定要一致。Then need to have fun. It's difficult to have fun if you practice alone. Like Biliang, how to have fun. The daughter, the husband, all give you face to look on. I think tough, right? But she's very brave. I know her for quite long already. She always, you know, accountant is either black or red. There's nothing called white. You have to get it correct one. So she'll ask and ask and ask and ask and ask and ask and ask. But you all see, I speak Dharma, you all never ask question one. So I presume either what I say is very clear or you don't understand what to ask. If you contemplate for a while, there will be naturally there will be a positive doubt. Did I get it correct? No? Usually like that. There will be a doubt. Am I doing it correct or not? You know, you probably get it, but I just want to be sure I got it correct. There will be this thing you will ask your guru. Did I got it correct or not? I just want to make sure I got it correct. Not so much. So all she asked was, did I got it correct or not? It's not so much of, I didn't understand. It's whether, did I get it correct? Absolutely, get it correct. So right now, the main 3 points of the path is renunciation, bodhicitta, shunyata. So they complete the common path. In the uncommon path itself, the root of the path is the guru. You practice these 3, all the Chinese Mahayana, they practice this one without thinking the guru is the Buddha for you. Not the, if the Buddha here then got light, then very easy. The 2 most difficult realization in the Lamrim is to see all beings was your mother. Second, your guru is the Buddha, is living Buddha. From your side to practice, not from the side the guru show light. Of course, it's the easier. It's from your side to see he's the Buddha. Because the reason the Lamrim say, Vajradhara says so. In the future time, I will appear in the form of a Gelong and offer you teaching. There's no doubt Rinpoche is Buddha. Absolutely no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. Others I don't know. This I'm absolutely very sure. So from the very depth of your heart, then you can pray to him, you know, you can pray to His Holiness the Dalai Lama. So some of you have already found your guru, some have not found. So whom to pray? You can pray to Chakramani Buddha. Then we go to all these temples that we go. If we pray, we're like, I need my guru. I need my guru. So exactly when I went to, at a certain point in my military career, when I was 21, I entered the Special Force, Special Operation Force. I was the youngest officer there, 21 years old. I think everything was difficult, challenging. Because I was so young, the rest of commando, I was an officer in the Air Force, Air Defense Artillery. They don't see me really up, you know. I wear blue uniform in the Air Force, you know, in the Special Force, Special Operation Force. I was the first batch. It was difficult. It was absolutely difficult that time. Absolutely difficult. Who to really guide you, whatever thing. So I came to know you have only yourself to depend upon when you go there. You got no. So as I do, I start to believe in myself. I say, everybody can don't believe in you, but you must believe in yourself. You must believe in your guru. You cannot don't believe in yourself because your guru believes in you that you can get enlightened. Once you don't believe in yourself, everything is almost lost. If you believe you can't, then everything is lost. So must absolutely. So the why you can believe in yourself because you got the Buddha nature. The clear light mind of yours is the same with all of us. We all can achieve enlightenment. So you have to hold on to this dearly. This is probably one of the most important, first important realization that you must have, a conclusion you must have. I can achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. If you do it well, correct, then your life has not been in vain in this world for a little short time. It's very rare that we come. In a perfect human rebirth, 八暇十满. They say the reality of a perfect human rebirth is so rare. You throw a pea of pea, you throw up, it stick on the ceiling. It's impossible. You take a sesame seed, the huge barrel of sesame seed, you pour, you put a needle, and then one of them happen to balance. You got a blind tortoise in the ocean, and every 100 years this blind tortoise wake up and to take a breath. There's a golden ring moving on the top ocean, and the chances of this blind tortoise coming out and while taking the breath, it loop inside on the ring. There's a chance of what you have right now. So all y'all are at this situation right now. You are not focusing on the reality of what you have. You're focusing on the little challenges or the challenge of this life. Little or great is actually relative. If you put a lot of attention, I must have this job so I can have this worldly thing, then it's your view of things. But he say, well, at a certain point, I'm not going to, this is not the ultimate thing I do. There's a next life. Once you put next life in the equation, then everything becomes a little bit more bearable. Everything becomes a little bit more bearable. So I urge all of you to think this life or next life. So the ones in Amitabha Buddhist Center, my teacher that those who know Venerable Nenda Geshe Sonam, so their teacher is Geshe Dawa, also my teacher. So he was the first resident teacher at Amitabha Buddhist Center. He was the disciplinarian of Siara J. Geki. He came over, he's no nonsense one. When he was Geki, he take a whip, the monk did not do, he wacha, he will whip, he whip. And then after that, he said that if you monks cannot behave, the Buddha Dharma will be finished in your hand. So I will uphold, as long as I'm the Geki, you can think whatever, I will do in the best of my ability to make sure discipline is being upheld. So okay, we got one student who take highest yoga tantra, then after that become Christian. Then he gave up everything because the things seems like worldly thing, the money never work for him. Then I told Geshe-la about it, my teacher, Geshe Dawa. Then I asked him, told him about this. Then Geshe-la think about it. Then he told me, okay, go and tell him, only 4 words now. This life or next life, go and think. You think of this life, whatever you become, whatever thing you get. But you think of next life, oh, then difficult already. You give up your tantric vow. You cannot give up tantric vow one. Will be absolutely really difficult. Will be absolutely very, very difficult. So my teacher told me, this life or next life. So as we practice here, it's not about this life anymore. It was for all sentient beings and all our future life, whatever you do to accomplish the thing. It was not about us. It's not about us anymore. It's about all the rest of them. And it's about all my future life. I must consider 就是我的使命. So you have to be quite determined, not quite. It's difficult to tell your beginner to, you have my chiong, you know. So you can pull my skirt, clear or not? Must pull skirt, hide behind or whatever thing. Usually like that. Maybe I got the good karma of my guru really taking care of me. So I know how to take care. So I cannot say, don't worry, be brave, everything will be fine. Everything are empty. You cannot find a truly inherent problem, one cannot find one. It's always a dependent arising problem. All the things can go away. If you're able to see every problem is purifying your mind, then you got no problem at all. You're able to stomach the thing quite well. I'll take the suffering on behalf of everyone suffering. That's called Lojo. That's one of the fastest ways to develop bodhicitta, exchange oneself with others. When I'm in a special force, I bring the finest soldier. I'm first batch special operation force. First batch. We did things that are very difficult to do. I was the diving platoon commander. I went for Navy SEAL course. It's really difficult. There was 168 of us, 28 of us graduate on that very cold morning. It was so cold, right? I remember my lips were blue color one. The finger, the nails were black color one. Because of maybe about 20 degrees, but the most you kill me, I will not surrender. You have to have that attitude. You have to go dig deeper inside. So most of you all did not dig deep inside. You have to dig really deep inside. Something will not change me. Whatever happened, this don't change. My devotion, my wish to achieve enlightenment, this will not change. You can whatever, this can change whatever outside. Blah blah blah, blah. Friendship blah, this guy friend me, don't friend me, talk good or whatever thing. This don't change. This is solid as a rock. This is solid as a rock. This is what we need. But for beginners, people talk a little bit, then it's like, then talk a little bit, then you finish talk already. The devotion to the Guru, understanding want to achieve enlightenment, this will not change. My determination to go, I might take a longer route. But you are guided by a qualified Guru, you won't, what you have is only shortcut, understand not? There's no long cut one. What you have is the shortest of cut. So special force, what means that how can the soldier become monk, come here then become monk? Because the Rinpoche say, if you this life want to become monk, you have to go to Tashilongpo in Tibet itself. You go there, you pray, I want to become a monk. So when I went to Tibet, I prayed that. I didn't know what so fast. It happened this life already. It happened. So yours think you're not sure but want to be nun or monk or what, then you follow me to Tashilongpo, you pray one time. Then it will happen. You'll be like, I never realized I'm so brave. 我怕不知道你我怕，我没有打过，没有知道我这么好打，对不对？ So you have to For the very first time in your life, you have to be so brave. It's so brave that you're also scared. No, wow, 我这么有胆量哎。You have to be like that. For the very first time, almost you have to have the courage to overcome everything by your devotion. With devotion, you overcome every single thing. You have to have this strength of devotion. Devotion make everything okay.